First down, Manheim. They keep it on the ground across the 45 out to the 47-yard line. Richard Martin on the tackle. And Manheim will pick up a yard to get things started off. Apologize for the delay. Trying to get some technical things going here before we get underway. Penn Hills, Manheim Central, the Piaa championship game. Manheim in the shotgun. Play action. They're going to throw. Downfield has a man to pass. Caught inside the 20. First down. Pass hauled in by Will Rivers. .38-yard pickup for Manheim. Quarterback Evan Simon in a shotgun. They'll keep it on the ground, go left side. The Indians will there. They'll stop Isaac Perron for a yard. And Manheim working their way down the field. A 38-yard pass. Setting Manheim Central up. Ball now at the Indian 13-yard line. Simon will roll to his right, throws, has a man underneath, and the pass is dropped. Had a man there. That was Tyler Flick. It's open out in the flat, but they were unable to hold on to it. And it'll bring up a third down and about 9 for the Barons. Barons decked out in all white with the maroon helmets. Indians, red helmets, red jerseys, white pants. Manheim runs left side, looks for someone to go inside the 10, inside the 5, close to a first down. He at the 5-yard line. It was Jake Harbach. He'll pick up 8, and it'll be 4th and a yard for the Barons. Clock running under 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Scoreless, Penn Hills, Manheim Central. 5A. Piaa championship game. Power I formation for Manheim. That's Flick deep. I'll give it to the up man, and I don't think he got it. He didn't get back to the 5-yard line. And the Indians stopped them at the 5. Big lift for the Indians. They'll get the ball over on downs. But they're at their own 5-yard line. They tried to surge up the middle, but it just wasn't there. Now the Indian offense will take the field. Pistol formation, keep it on the ground. Toss right side. Manheim's there, and the Indians lucky to get out of their end zone. It'll be a loss of 3. There's a pitch to the right for Grimes. And the Indians being conservative deep in their own territory. Beautiful night for football, December 7th. Here in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hersheypark, just on the other side of our stadium. Tank has a lane. Tank fights his way across the 5, out to about the 7. We'll pick up about 5. And the Indians will have a 3rd and about 8. The roller coaster off to our left. I'll have to get a shot of it here sometime tonight. All lit up over at Hersheypark. We'll get a shot of it when we go down to our left there. Get some action down that way. Mathis will throw from his end zone, pressured, gets away from the safety, throws underneath, and the pass is almost intercepted, and it is. It's intercepted at the 16-yard line. Manheim will take over at 7:15 to go in the first at the 16-yard line. Like getting his paws up and coming down with it was Will Rivers. Mathis did a nice job of eluding the sack and the safety. Now the Indian defense on the field once again. And maybe 2 yards for Perrone. And it was Flick. Plowden with the tackle for the Indians. Also, Saquai Featherstone. Jet sweep this way. There's a lane inside the 10, inside the 5, and it'll be tackled at the 5 by Hardy. Colby Wagner got down to the 5-yard line. It'll be a 1st and goal. Pistol formation for the Barons. Flick is deep. It'll be Flick into the pile, into the end zone for the Manheim touchdown. Manheim Central goes up 6-0 with 6:01 to go here in the first quarter. Manheim takes the Penn Hills interception and turns it into 6 points. And as they've done the last 3 playoff games, the Indians fall behind early. Whistle blows. Say the Indians were offsides. See if Manheim decides to go for two. Well, they'll keep the kicking team back on. Offsides is a immediate whistle. It stops the play.
I guess we can't. Oh, the blue is dead. That makes sense.
And Manheim's kick is up and through. 6:01 to go, first quarter. Manheim Central 7, Penn Hills nothing. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Waiting for Manheim to get the kick away. Must be a TV timeout. Short kick. Taken by the Indians, will have it at the 40-yard line. Coming down with it for the Indians was Donnie Blue, but the Indians will have great field position at the 40. See if the Indians try to go deep here. Indians will bring it this way across the 40 out to the 43-yard line goes Hardy. Give him about 3, called second down and 7. Again, as we mentioned, the Indians have fallen behind in the last 3 playoff games. Fell behind to Peters, to West Allegheny, and last week to Archbishop Wood. Now they're behind here to Manheim Central. Tank looks for somewhere to go. And has nowhere to go. He's met immediately by Tyler Hartle of the Barons. Mathis looks to decide for his play, has Tank Smith to his right, twins to the right, twins to the left. Mathis looks to his left, and it's a quarterback draw. Looks to go to the right, has a lane. We have a first down across the 50, and it crosses over the Manheim 40 down to the 39-yard line. 18-yard pickup on the quarterback draw for Mathis, and that's a first down for the Indians. Indians spread out the Manheim defense. And Mathis saw he had a lane, and he took it. Tank barrels into the line. Carries. Barron's ahead for 3. See, the Indians just look like they're filling out that defensive line of Manheim Central, hopefully eventually finding that crack, and Tank will be gone. Mathis keeps it himself. Looks like a broken play, but he'll dive ahead, actually pick up a yard. And Tank comes up limping. Tank goes down. Not a good sight to see for the Indians. We'll take a break. 3:44 to go first quarter. Manheim Central 7, Penn Hills nothing. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Took Tank a little bit to get up, but he does get up and hobbles himself off the field. And he's going to head straight to the trainer's table. See if he's okay and possibly just get that ankle all taped up. Indians will bring in Yindy Parker to replace the injured Tank Smith. He'll swing pass right side for Hardy. Shake and bake. Hardy across the 30, down to the 27-yard line. That's a first down for the Indians. Pickup of 8. And Mathis doing a nice job of spreading the ball around so far. Indians trail by 7. Have a first down at the Barons' 27-yard line. Final game of the season for both teams. Parker, his first carry. Has no gain. And he's now with a 3rd and 10. Looks like they're running a bait Manheim into something. Smith back in, a tailback for the Indians. Trips to the near side, single receiver to the right, that's Cephas. Mathis looks this way, has a man underneath, that's Rick Martin. Martin will get to the 21-yard line. We'll pick up 6. And a late penalty flag comes in. Officials are conferring. So, sportsmanlike conduct call against the Indians. So a 15-yard loss after the play. Now makes it 3rd. About 19. I think Mathis is going to have to throw downfield. Has Cephas in one-on-one coverage near side. Mathis looks like he wants to take off. Has nowhere to go. Does throw the ball downfield. Has a man wide open. Cephas inside the 10. 1st and goal, Indians. .30-yard pickup on the play. And it's 1st and goal down to our left. Now we can get a shot of that roller coaster over at Hersheypark. Apparently this park goes year-round. Trips to the right, twins to the near side. That's Cephas and Smith. Mathis will throw into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn Hills, Corey Thomas. The way people were reacting out on the field, I thought perhaps there was a flag. Touchdown coming with 2:01 to go here in quarter number 1. And the Indians will go for 2. Pitch Hardy. Tank into the end zone. Almost to Mathis, but the pass fails. And the score remains Manheim Central 7, Penn Hills 6, 2:01 to go here in the first. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Kickoff taken at the 27-yard line, wedge up the middle, and Manheim will have it inside the 35 at about the 33-yard line. Manheim up 7-6. Manheim will throw as a man and finds a seam across the 50 in Penn Hills territory to the 46-yard line. Late penalty flag comes in. Simon to Wagner. 21-yard pickup will check the flag. Face mask call goes against the Indians. That'll tack on another 15, so in essence you have a 36-yard play here on first down. Ball moved down to the Penn Hills 31-yard line. Clock rolling under 150 to go. Simon will pass again. Again, they find the seam inside the 20-yard line. Inside the 15, it'll be first down for Manheim at the 12-yard line. 19-yard pickup. No, but this one is going to come back. Holding against Manheim. So it'll march it back to the 37-yard line. Turns out to be a 4-yard penalty. 23 yards if you consider the play plus the penalty. Quarterback Evan Simon for Manheim's a junior, 6'2", 195 already. D1 offers. Kid's a real deal. Simon again, play action under pressure, gets away from the sack. Rolls to the near side. Has a man downfield, has it inside the 20, inside the 15. It'll be a first down for Manheim. Simon did a nice job of rolling out and finding Ben Wagner. "25-yard pickup and a first down for Manheim. The Indians can't let Simon get away from those sacks. Simon has flicked to his left. Twins to the left. Man in motion is Wagner. And it'll be Wagner. Jet sweep left side inside the 10-yard line, maybe to about the 9. And that's will be wrapped up and brought down. Pick up of about 4. That'll be second down and 6 for the Barons. Clock rolling under 20 seconds to go. We'll see if the Barons pull another play if they're going to go down to our left. They don't seem to be in any hurry, but they do have time. They're going to let this quarter run out. After 1, the score, Manheim Central 7, Penn Hills 6. You're watching the Piaa AA 5A Championship on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Second quarter about to get underway with the score Manheim Central 7, Penn Hills 6. Manheim flick underneath, goes nowhere. Making the tackle, the Indians' Armand Gustav. That'll be third down and 10 from, third and. We had third down about 7, I think. I lost a yard on that play. Simon rolls to his right under pressure from behind, throws underneath the pass, picked off by Hardy in the end zone And he gets it out to the 6-yard line. Hardy jumped in front of the pass in the end zone, picked it off. And the Indians avert giving up points and have the ball at their own 6-yard line. Kind of play the Indians need to win a championship here tonight. Now the offense needs to get in gear. They have a 60-yard touchdown drive. For their touchdown, the Manheim Central's touchdown drive was 16 yards, following an interception. Tank looks for somewhere to go. Submarined at the 5, gets back to the 6 for no gain. Tank again, left side, Tank across the 10, the 15. Tank will have a first down out at the 18-yard line. Tank rumbles for 12 and an Indian first down. No, eventually Tank was going to find a seam. Indians get a little bit of breathing room. They're still inside their own 20-yard line at the 18. Drive starting at their own 6. Mathis keeps himself, pitches behind Parker, who falls on it back at the 11-yard line. They'll give him the 12. Loss of 6. Indians might have got a little too cute on that one. I'll make it 2nd and 16. Tank sweeps left side. That goes a long way to get back to the line of scrimmage, and the Indians will be looking at a 3rd and 16. Mathis 4 of 5 on the night with a touchdown. Actually 5 of 5 because the incompletion he's credited with was an interception. Mathis throws over the middle and Grimes unable to hold on to it. Looks like he would have been able to pick up the first down. Instead, the Indians are going to bring on the punting unit. Grimes was there. Colby Wagner back for Manheim Central.
Oh, too many guys in the field.
Plowin gets the punt away, and it will go dead at the 37-yard line. Manheim will have great field position with 8:39 to go in the half. At the 37, Manheim has had great field position all night long. So far, only 7 points to show for it. Gave the ball up on downs at the 5 on their first possession, and then threw an interception in the end zone on another. So they've had some opportunities wasted here tonight. And the Indian defense is going to need to stiffen to keep the Big Red in the game. Straight dive for 4. It's Tyler Flick. Give him only 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 as the clock continues to roll at 8:10 to go here in the half. Flick again inside the 30. Close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll be just short. That'll be 3rd and 1. Flick again will have the 1st down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Needed 1, got 3, and the Barons have a fresh set of downs. Simon throws right side, the pass complete at the 19. Cephas is there with the tackle. Plowden comes in to add the exclamation point just to pick up a 4. I'll call it 2nd down and 6. Flick hitting the backfield, stacked up at the 20-yard line. Give maybe a yard to the 24. George Freeman will wrap him up after a gain of 1. And the Barons looking at a 3rd and 5. Clock will roll under 6 minutes to go in the half. Manheim leads 7-6. Simon, play action, Boswell. That's picked off again by the Indians. Up the sideline and out of bounds is Anthony Grimes. The pressure by Boswell forced Simon to throw quickly. And Jordy Boswell was there, and the Indians have the ball with 5:45 to go in the half. At their own 32-yard line. Second interception in as many possessions by Simon. Hardy with the first one, this one by Grimes, and the Indians with a little better field position out at the 32. Parker will come in. Join Mathis in the backfield. Hardy was there. Mathis motioned him out to the left slot. Hardy will now come in motion behind. And I believe the Indians may have called a timeout here. Or is it a delay of game call? No, false start. Indians are not helping their own cause here tonight, other than the 2 interceptions. And now what? I don't know how that could be a delay of game. They just set the sticks. Another false start. So it's 1st and 20 back at the 22-yard line. Hardy and Waggle this way. It'll be Smith looking for some blocks, cuts back. Across the 25 out to the 26-yard line. Picks up 4 on the 1st and 20. So now the Indians will have a 2nd and 16. Grimes now comes in motion this way. They'll fake the tank. Mathis looks to throw downfield, has a man wide open. Hardy at the 40, behind everybody. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Penn Hills, 74 yards to Daquan Hardy. The Indians take the lead with 4:51 to go here in the first half. Play fake to Smith, and everybody bit. Must have been what the Indians were setting up for. And when he threw downfield, there was two Indians wide open behind the play. And the Indians up 12-7 and will go for 2. Mathis will snap. He's even snapping. He's eligible because he is an end. Pitch back left side, Grimes into the end zone, and that should be pass interference, and nothing was called. With 4:51 to go, the score remains Penn Hills 12, Manheim Central 7. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. How was that not pass interference?
Tell me.
Mathis now 5 of 6 with 2 touchdowns. Indians turn the Grimes interception into 6 points. Picked up at the 35-yard line, and Manheim will turn it out to cross the 40. And we'll start at the 44. Again, Manheim with good starting field position. Kind of wonder if 2 picks on 2 straight possessions will rattle Simon at all. I doubt it. Flick, left side. Wrapped up and brought down by Devin Best at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 9. That'll be 2nd and 1. Both teams 3 timeouts left. Manheim pass complete across the 40, 1st down. Keem Snell with the tackle at the 37. It's another 9-yard pickup, this time to Isaac Perron. And it's a 1st down. For the Barons. That was Owen Pappas with the reception. Simon looks, wrapped up, and he'll be sacked back at the 39-yard line. Jordy Boswell with the sack. And it'll be a 2nd down and 12. First time they've been able to get to Simon. And the Indians need to pick up the pressure. They have been getting some pressure, but Simon has been eluding it. Pass. That's a fumble. Nobody was there to pick it. Simon. Oh, excuse me. What are they going to call here? They calling that a false start on a snap like that? That is not a false start. That's a fumble. That is a horrible call. That is a fumble. So Manheim gets a break, and now they'll have the pass complete inside the 30-yard line, close to a 1st down at the 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. Flick gets hit, and he'll be short of the 1st down, no gain. They're going to measure.
Down.
Yeah. Let's go, Penn.
Manheim does pick up the 1st down. Clock under 2 minutes and running. Flick again, hit it in the backfield. Half a yard. Simon under pressure, throws left side, has the pass complete, and separating him from the football was Cephas. Incomplete. Ben Wagner was out there. And it'll bring up a third down and a long 9. Clock will stop with 1:08 to go. Simon rolls this way. Looks, has a man down the sideline, and the pass. Oh, what a reception. Oh, my. That looked like that was incomplete all the way. Owen Pappas went up and got it. Down at the 4-yard line. Got to give him credit. That was a beauty of a reception. And Manheim will use a timeout. 1:03 to go, first half. Penn Hills 12, Manheim Central 7. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. I'd love to see what the reasoning was on that penalty. They call false start on the center on an early snap. That's a fumble.
Yeah, that's a fumble all day. Nice job, bro. Way to go.
Penn Hills will get the ball to start half number 2. Manheim from the 4. Will jet sweep right side. And Indians are there after a short gain of 2 to the 2. It's Will Rivers. And another timeout by Manheim Central. 49 seconds to go, first half. Penn Hills 12, Manheim Central 7. You're watching the Piaa AA 5A Championships on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Boy, if the Indians can somehow stop them on this drive. Power I formation behind Simon. And he's going to throw, play action. He's under pressure and he's sacked back at the 15-yard line. Rick Martin drops him there at the 15, a loss of 13. Manheim tried to get a little cute. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 15. And Manheim will use its 3rd and final timeout with 31 seconds to go here in the half. What a huge play by the Indians there. It was 2nd and goal from the 2. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 15. if the Indians could hold Manheim to just a field goal. Go into halftime with a 12-7 lead, or 12-10 lead, and you get the ball to start the half. But on the second half, I think the Indians need to open up the offense a bit more. They need to get the ball downfield. Use the speed of them receivers. Apparently, it looks like Manheim's biting on the RPOs. I'm not sure they can keep up with the Indians' speed. The Indians got to test them downfield a couple of times. Indians call timeout just before the snap to see what Manheim was going to do. A little bit of cat and mouse there by Coach Ladon. And the Indians will talk it over with 31 seconds to go. You're watching the 5A championships here on the Penn Indians Football Network. Boy, I would have picked 6 go right about now. And Manheim Central with no timeouts left. They don't get into the end zone here, or pass is not incomplete. Somehow if they get stopped in bounds, they will not have a way of stopping it. Flick will move to Simon's right. Simon, straight drop, throws over the middle, pass picked off at the goal line. Hardy coming this way with some blockers. Hardy up the sideline across the 30, the 40. Hardy is going to go 100 yards for the Penn Hills touchdown. Oh my! Can you say pick 6, Daquan Hardy? I don't know, somebody in the booth just called that, I think. Oh, no. The Indians extend the lead with 14 seconds to go. Clearly, the Indians are going to go for 2.
James Harrison out there.
And the pass fails once again. Score remains Penn Hills 18, Manheim Central 7, 14 seconds to go in the first half. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.
Nice job, baby. Nice job.
James Harrison, the Super Bowl. Yeah, 3 times.
Or Daquan Hardy in the state championship.
Yeah, exactly.
One or the other.
Don't forget the Indians get the ball to start half number 2. Now, that's 3 interceptions in 3 possessions for Manheim Central. Again, 14 seconds left. Indians get the ball to start half number 2. Manheim has no timeouts left. Hardy's second touchdown. Hardy's second touchdown of the game, second interception of the game. And I think the Indians were offsides on the kick. Third interception of the game for the Indians. 2 by Hardy, 1 by Anthony Grimes. Second one out of the end zone for Hardy. Hardy was able to return this one to 101 yards for the Penn Hills touchdown. Nice kickoff this time. Picked up at the 25-yard line. And Manheim will lead the scrum across the 40 to 45-yard line.
You want to plug this in at halftime?
Yes. Is it alright if I unplug this?
We'll see what Manheim does here. See if they try one down. Oh, I think Manheim, they got to try one downfield. I mean, they're not getting the ball to start the half. I mean, they're down by 11. And then Penn Hills is going to get the ball if they just take a knee here. Well, they'll keep it on the ground. Flick runs this way. He'll pad the stats with a pickup of 9. But that'll end the half. After one half of play, your score, Penn Hills 18, Manheim Central 7. You're watching the Piaa 5A Championships here on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.
Let's go. Turn it up in the second half. Let's go. There's a power strip down here. Oh, I got this. You got that? Yep. What do you think here?
Shut everything down, or what's?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to close all the apps.
Do the
Good to reopen the apps, or I'm good? It's going to tab it closed by cycle. Okay, so it's going to close this guy now.
It's very simple. It is. It goes. Who let the dog down?
probably need some thing. No, they stay out. No. Okay. They stayed last night. Right. That's the best thing you can do. Sideline one?
I haven't had chocolate milk. We are underway here at Hersheypark Stadium. Second half action, Penn Hills, Manheim Central. The Indians will get the ball. They have the 18-7 lead over the Barons of Manheim Central. Daquan Hardy, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown just before halftime. Indians will start at their own 14-yard line. Hardy will fight ahead for a yard. Tank, left side, tries to find somewhere to go. Gets a block across the 20, has a first down. Ridden out of bounds, close to the 29-yard line. Gonna mark him at the 28. Pickup of 13, first down, Penn Hills. What would it mean for Penn Hills to pick up points on this opening drive of half number 2? And there's a little bit of confusion. Grimes will move Tank to the other side. Now Tank comes back this way. And the Indians will use a timeout with some confusion on the play. Indians first and 10 at the Manheim at their own 28-yard line. 2018 Piaa 5A championship game. Hardy comes in motion. They faked a jet sweep. Mathis steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle. Cephas comes down with it at the Manheim Central 44-yard line. They're going to give him the 45. Cephas went up and came down with the football. 27-yard pickup. Now the Indians look like they're going to start throwing the ball downfield. First down in Manheim territory. Clock rolling under 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Pitch back this side. Grimes looks for somewhere to go. Shake it, big. Grimes turns a loss into a gain inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line. 6 yards for Anthony Grimes. Mathis took a hit on the play, held that just long enough to took the hit and got the pitch away. Mathis will throw, looks for somewhere to go. He'll run, tries to get some blocks. Penalty flag comes in behind the play. Mathis gets inside the 35. Looks like this one's going to come back. Usually that would indicate holding. Sure what the officials are discussing and conferring. So it'll be a 10-yard holding penalty and then a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct. And that'll be a first down for the Indians. Indians with the ball at the Manheim 30-yard line. Parker to Mathis' left to lead the way for, and the pass intended for Cephas. He dropped it, and he knew he should have had it. Well, they'll come back and play another day here. Second down and 10. Nice design play by the Indians. They faked to the up back Parker, faked to the second man through Tank. It looked like he was going to follow the block of Parker. Mathis pulled it out and tried to hit Cephas on the post. Ran an in route. Tank, right side, looks for somewhere to go. Across the 30, tackled from behind. Pushed ahead down to the 27-yard line for a pickup of 3. And Indians looking at a 3rd and 7. Indians can get points on this drive. I think it would be incredibly deflating for Manheim Central, who has not trailed like this at all this season. Manheim 14-0, the Indians 15-0. Mathis will throw down the sideline, has a man. Pass caught, touchdown! Daquan Hardy, 27 yards. The Indians extend the lead. Touchdown coming with 9:18 to go here in the third quarter. The Indians extend the lead 24-7. Hardy was one-on-one coverage, and he went up, got the football, would not be not denied, then waltzed into the end zone for the Penn Hills touchdown. Indians will go for two. A little more conventional style here. End zone for Cephas. Ball tips and pass fails once again. Score remains Penn Hills 24, Manheim Central 7. 9:18 to go here in the third quarter. You're watching the PIAA 5A championship game here on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Indians set up for the kickoff. Short kickoff. Not sure quite what happened there. Well, whatever the result, Manheim Central will have the ball on the Indian side of the 50 at the 44-yard line. So you think Manheim Central would have to respond on this drive. Simon has thrown interceptions on his last three possessions. And they'll keep it on the ground, dive ahead for a couple. Flick once again. The Indians are there to stack him up at the 40-yard line. Just another small gain of 2. And Manheim will have a 3rd and 6. Simon, straight drop, throws right side, pass picked off again. Hardy up the sideline with some blockers. Hardy inside the 40, goes down at the 35-yard line. 3rd interception of the game for Daquan Hardy. The Indians have it with 7:55 to go here in the 3rd. They are at the Manheim Central 35-yard line. 4 possessions, 4 interceptions now for Manheim Central. I think the Indians should put this one up to the end zone right here. Tank up the middle, and he will take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn Hills Indians. Tank Smith from 35 yards out. And the Indians up 30-7 with 7:48 to go here in quarter number 3. And the Indians are exploding for points here against Manheim Central. Oh my, the tank is rumbling. I said put it up into the end zone, but the Indians, well, they did put it in the end zone. An absolute dagger. They haven't put the points on the scoreboard yet. The Indians will go for 2.
Unbelievable.
Mathis throws into the end zone. Pass incomplete. Score remains Penn Hills 30, Manheim Central 7. You're watching the 5A championships on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Crystal's going to be marching it off against the Indians.
You know, in the NFL or in college, it should be one rule. You know what I mean? But I don't really do it in high school now.
So the Indians will kick off from the 25-yard line. It's been an adventure on kickoffs, but this one is a good one. Line drive taken at the 32-yard line. And Manheim Central play a little rugby and move the scrum ahead in Penn Hills territory at the 45-yard line. Penn Hill's defense now is going to be flying with a 30-7 lead. Simon, quarterback keeper. Inside the 40, he'll be brought down by Devin Best after a pickup of about 9. Flick, right side, will have the first down inside the 30. Corey Thomas chases him, will wrap him up and throw him down at the 22-yard line. Pickup of 16. That's a first down for Manheim Central. Tank will blast Jake Harbach out of bounds after Harbach picks up about 5. That'll stop the clock with 6:40 to go. Again, Penn Hill's up 30-7 here in the third quarter. Simon tripped up, goes down, maybe a yard. Armand Gustav with the tackle, got the paw in, managed to pick up a yard, so it won't be counted as a sack. Flick, big hole inside the 10-5, touchdown, Manheim Central. Flick from 15 yards. His second touchdown of the game. Manheim Central did that in less than 2 minutes. And Indians cannot get complacent because now they're only up 17 at the moment. Manheim trying to make it 16. Indians have not made an extra point yet. Indians jumped off sides on the extra point again. Kick is up and good. 5:58 to go, third quarter. Penn Hills 30, Manheim Central 14. You are watching the Piaa 5A championship game here on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Line drive kickoff. Ball picked up at the 12-yard line by Hardy. Hardy with the jump over return across the 40. Hardy has a lane up the sideline. You gotta be kidding me. Daquan Hardy, 88 yards on the kickoff return. And the Penn Hills Indians strike right back. Hardy, an interception return for a touchdown, a pass reception for a touchdown, and now a kickoff return for a touchdown, and the Indians up 36-14 with 5:45 to go here in the third. Oh my, day, all day and night. And the pass fails once again. Score, Penn Hills 36, Manheim Central 14. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.
Nice defense, ref.
Kickoff rolls inside the 30-yard line. Manheim picks it up there, and they'll just get across. 35 to the 36, it would appear. And there's an injured Indian on the field. And we'll take a break. 5:41 to go, third quarter. Penn Hills 36, Manheim Central 14. And you're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.
Down.
Nice shots of Hersheypark behind Hersheypark Stadium here. Noel Roach, the injured Indian, gets up and just walking off the field. You know what? Seeing your shot there, Bernard, straight across on the middle up there. It's a roller coaster sticking up over there, isn't it? That yellow thing. We literally cannot see it from where we are with the naked eye because the our light standards are over there. But with the camera looking over it, you can see it. There's something there. Simon to throw downfield, has a man behind the defense up the sideline, and this is becoming run and gun. Colby Wagner with the 64-yard reception. Indians now up 36-20. At this point, you got to start wondering, those missed extra points going to come back and bite you. Should be 42-20 right now. If they just got if they got all 2-point conversions, it'd be 48-20. Which is 1 point away from, it was 48-14. Been almost to the point of that being up 35. Manheim Central will go for 2. And they'll be stuffed. It went to Wagner on the jet sweep. And the score remains Penn Hills 36, Manheim Central 20. 5:32 left to go here in the third. I don't understand the decision to go for 2 there. The extra point would have put them down by 15, would have been 36-21. Now they're down 16 and have to get 2 extra points conversions to tie, just to tie the game. Still a lot of time left in this one. Manheim Central tries the onside kick and the Indians recover it. They looked like they were ready for it. Eddie McKissick came up and recovered it.
Nice job, Eddie.
Well done, Eddie McKissick. Giving the Indians the ball at the Manheim Central 47-yard line. A lot of time, a little surprise there. A lot of time left in this game. Now let's see if the Indians continue to throw deep, or if they're going to just try to milk clock. It's only up 2 touchdowns here. We're up 30-7. Now it's 36-20. Manheim Central creeping back in. Mathis keeps it himself, and we'll lose 3. I mean, the Indians just can't afford to run the ball 3 times and go 3 and out. There's too much time left in this game. Clock will roll under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Still 17 minutes left on the season. I'm going to say the Indians moved. I say Tank moved a little early. And now the Manheim Central crowd's starting to get back into it. We'll make it 2nd and 18. Indians play it safe. Tank for no gain. Now it'll be 3rd and 18. Mathis will throw, steps up in the pocket over the middle, and overthrows Grimes. So the punt team will come on. Stops the clock with 3:41 to go. Oh, and they ran into plowed, and the flag comes out. So a 5-yard running into the kicker. Indians might select if they can put it on the end of the play. The ball right now to 35. Officials talking to Coach LaDon. The Indians are choosing to re-kick. Indians have 10 men now. They have 11. Indians fake it. Pass to Snell. Does he have the first down? Yes, he does.
I saw it from the thing, actually. Who's having trouble?
Oh, but a penalty flag back at the 45.
He did not cross the goal line. And he did not cross it. I thought fake.
Illegal man downfield.
Officials are discussing. Penal's coach is not happy with the call. And Coach LaDon is giving it to the officials.
Come on, let's play football. Let's go.
And Coach LaDon wants an explanation. The Indians would have had a first down. I don't know who they saw downfield. Indians get the kick away. Hit it to 30. Picked up there. And Eddie McKissick does a nice job of stopping them right there.
Oh, you are not serious. side. Let's go, yo. Let's go. Let's go. Tea time. Tea time. Let's go.
They try the jet sweep. And they'll get up to about the 50-yard line, a gain of 5 for Perone.
Let's tee up. Let's tee up.
Flick. He held short of the first down, picks up about 4. It'll be 3rd and a yard. Clock running, 2:50 to go here in the third. Penn Hills 36, Manheim Central, 20. Flick will have the first down. Clock throwing under 2:15 to go in the third. And Penn Hills up by 16. They're up 30-7. Now it's 36-20. And Manheim Central will use a timeout. 2:03 to go third quarter. Penn Hills 36, Manheim Central 20. You're watching the Piaa 5A Championships on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. It's cold. Manheim Central 1st and 10 at the Indian 44-yard line. Barons use their first time out of the half. Simon steps up in the pocket, runs this way, hit from behind, and he'll be sacked. Devin Best brings him down for a loss back at the 49-yard line.
Yep. That's exactly it.
Lose 5 yards. It'll bring up a second down and 15. Lost back to the 49. Simon rolls back, right side, and pass. It's caught. No, they rolled incomplete. It hit the ground. Bring up 3rd and 15. The pressure was on Simon once again. Got rid of it. Didn't have time to set up and throw. Clock will stop with 1:14 to go in the third. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. 13 minutes, 14 seconds to go here in this game. Simon, straight drop, looks right, steps up in the pocket. Yandy Parker pressures him. Yandy Parker hits him as he throws in the pass. Incomplete. Anthony Grimes breaks it up. And that'll bring up a 4th down for the Barons. Be 4th and 15 at the 49-yard line. I don't know if they've punted yet in this game.
No.
Indians punt on their last possession, ended a string of 6 possessions in this 6 straight possessions in this half of scores.
Watch the fake.
Soccer style kicker, rugby style kicker, gets a kick away, hits inside the 10. And Cephas watches it roll out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Penn Hills 36, Manheim Central 20. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Mathis from his own end zone gives it to Tank. Looks left side. Tank rumbles ahead across the 5 to the 7-yard line for a gain of 3. Tank again, looks for somewhere to go. Fights his way ahead. The Indians will push the scrum out to the 10-yard line. Another 3 for Tank. And the Indians will let this quarter wind down. After 3, the score, Penn Hills 36, Manheim Central 20. You're watching the Piaa 5A Championships on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Big third down for the Indians, 3rd and 4. Mathis fakes the tank, rolls right, throws underneath, too high for Grimes, out in the flat. The Indians will have to punt. It brings up 4th down. Plowden gets the kick away. It's short. Hits it to 30. And the Indians will down it at the 28-yard line. Goodness gracious. Indians doing everything they can to keep Manheim Central in this game. Now back on the Indian defense here. Flick. Stacked up by Gustav in the backfield, goes down at the 29-yard line. He'll lose a yard. Simon will throw, pass incomplete underneath. It's intended for Perron. Brings up a 3rd and 11. Simon looking, has a man wide open and overthrows him. That was 6 points for the Barons. Had Perron out there in the running up the left sideline, had several steps on the Indians defender, but unable to connect, incomplete, and it brings up a 4th down and 11 for the Barons at the Penn Hills 29-yard line. Simon looks out in the flat, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off running. Simon inside the 15 will have a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. Manheim Central at the 9-yard line. 20-yard scamper for Simon. Had nowhere to go with it. He took off. Simon wants to keep it himself again. He'll be stacked up and stuffed by Sequoia Featherstone. Loss of 2. It'll mark him back to the 11-yard line. Pass incomplete into the end zone. For Manheim Central, you got to be thinking end zone 4 straight plays. Simon under pressure, gets away, gets hit as he throws, and a pass thrown out of bounds. Simon took a beating, a legal one. And it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 11-yard line. Oh, it is 4th down, excuse me. And they're going to bring on the field goal kicker. Try a 27-yard field goal. That's Nico Gavala.
And he missed it.
And the kick is good. Still a 2-possession game. But Manheim Central now down by 13 with 9:36 to go. Penn Hill's Indian offense is going to need to do something here. They cannot go 3 and out. They still have yet to try the deep ball. Well, the one to Hardy was for 27 yards, but they need to do some 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points for Manheim Central wins the game for them. 37-36. So the Indians need to do something. They need to go down, use a lot of clock, and try to get some points. If they don't get points, they need to get a lot of clock. Because this one is far from over. Manheim Central kicks this one away. Grimes from his 15-yard line. Looks for somewhere to go, cuts it up across the 20, across the 25, and goes down at the 27-yard line. Mathis to Grimes, this side, up the sideline. Grimes almost broke it. But did a nice job to get out to the 35. Pickup of 8. Clock stops as Grimes went out of bounds. Tank rumbles to the right, gets a lane, will have the first down. Tank up the sideline, out of bounds, in Manheim territory at the 46-yard line. 19-yard scamper for the Tankster. And the Indians get a first down. Also, they get on the Manheim Central side of the 50-yard line, start playing a little bit of a field position game here. Mathis keeps it himself, dives ahead for 3. Clock rolls under 9 minutes to go. Indians do need to milk the play clock here and continue to move the football. Cephas, right side, breaks a tackle. No, he doesn't. Almost broke a tackle at the 41, goes down at the 40. Boy, he might still be running. That'll bring up a 3rd and 4. Manheim shows blitz, they do. And the pass spotted off of Cephas. Cephas unable to come up with it. And it'll be 4th down for the Indians. So bring on the punt team. Clock stops, 7:50 to go. False start against the Indians. Well, it's 4th and 9. Plowden gets a kick away. Nice high kick, short but high. Fair catch. Called for and made at the 19-yard line. Penalty flag on the play, back at the close to the line of scrimmage. And the Indians look like they're going to set up to. No, it's going to go against Manheim Central, it appears. Roughing the snapper call. They ran over the long snapper. That's a 15-yard penalty and a 1st down. What a break for the Indians there. Rules are you cannot hit the long snapper until that head comes up. There's a ran right over him. Mathis keeps it himself inside the 30. Down to the 26-yard line, picks up 4. The Indians can let this one roll under 7 minutes before they snap it. Grimes will come in motion this way. Cephas, right side. Spins ahead, will get the first down, stays in bounds. Going to mark him right at the 20-yard line. What a horrible spot, but he gets the first down. Clock stops at the moment with 6:55. Indians get into the end zone on this possession and pretty much seal the deal. Mathis will throw this way to Grimes. Has a blocker in front, breaks a tackle at the 20. Grimes up the sideline! Touchdown, Penn Hills Indians! Anthony Grimes from 20 yards, and there's a penalty flag back at the 22. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, the penalty prevented the Indians from going up 19, making it a 3-possession game. Tank into the pile. Indians can let it roll under 6 minutes. Mathis pitches it back to Grimes. Looks for somewhere to go. Gets a nice block in the lane up the sideline. And pushed out of bounds inside the 20. That was Hardy who turned and faced the defenders so as to not get a block in the back call. And that's a 14-yard scamper for Grimes. And the Indians will have a third and about 6. Clock stopped with 5:37 to go. Indians send trips to the right. Tank and Cephas to the near side. Martin, Hardy, and Thomas, the receivers to the right. Throwing towards the end zone. Towards Thomas, and a penalty flag comes in. It'll be pass interference against Manheim Central. Should move the sticks and make it a 1st and goal. Be 1st and goal at the 8. Took a moment for the officials to realize it was a 1st down. Hardy and Cephas split to the near side. Martin, the lone receiver, to the right. Pistol formation. Parker to Mathis's left, Tank behind. Tank. Moves the pile ahead for 2 yards. Indians will be happy to let that scrum go on and on. Not sure why the clock is not moving.
Clock!
It's going now.
Nah, there should have been more time on the clock. More time off the clock. They didn't run the clock at all.
Parker will move to Mathis's right. Tank again. Tank inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. It's another 2. And it'll be 3rd and goal from the 4. And Indians can let this one roll under 4 minutes before they snap it. Tank into the pile for 1. It'll be 4th and goal. Indians will go for it. Let the clock wind down. So Indians are thinking if they don't get in, Manheim Central gets it inside the 5. With close to 3 minutes to go. Indians get in. Game over. They're going to let it roll down to 1 second and call a timeout. That's exactly what they do. Clock stops with 3:07 to go here in the 4th quarter. Score Penn Hills 36, Manheim Central 23. You're watching the 5A championship game here on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.
How's it look?
Yeah. Hardy. They fake the jet sweep, and it's going to be Mathis. And I don't know why they marked him all the way back to the 10-yard line. They gave him no forward progress on that at all. Manheim will take over with 3:02 to go. Ball at their own 10-yard line. Simon chased out of the pocket, rolls to his left, Looks for somewhere to go. He's chased by Plowden. He'll bring him down. Inbounds at the 17-yard line. Scrambles for 7. But the clock continues to run, which is not a friend of the Barons at this moment. Clock under 2.5 to go. And the Indians will use their final timeout of the game, stopping the clock with 2.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Manheim Central down by 13, 2.5 to go. They have 2 timeouts left. Simon looks left, steps up in the pocket, throws downfield, has a man, and the pass almost picked off by Cephas. Panel's coaches wanted offensive interference on that one. But frankly, it probably should have been. It's 3rd down and 3. Clock stops with 2:23 to go. Manheim Central really needs to start thinking downfield. They can't dink and dunk. No time for it. They need 2 touchdowns. Simon rolls to his right. Pressure from behind by Tank. And throws it away. Penalty flag at the 17-yard line. Be holding against Manheim Central. Do you decline it or do you march them back 10 yards? It'll be 4th and 3 if you decline it. I think you do march them back.
Go for the sack and go for the safety. Quarterback's going to try to extend the play.
Whatever you do, just keep them in bounds. Simon throws, near side, incomplete. Felt the pressure, got that one away. Now it's 4th down. 4th and 13. This could be the ball game. Simon rolls out of his pocket to the left. Looks like he's going to tuck it up and run, and he does. Simon will have the first down and more as he comes to the near side. Corey Thomas will bring him down. Inbounds. Oh, they're going to take him out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 25-yard scramble. For Simon, a penalty flag at the 34-yard line. 10-yard penalty, but it's still a first down for Manheim Central. The 2:02 is on the clock. The ball back to the 23-yard line. Clock under 2 minutes. Tank got the sack. Back at the 16-yard line. And the clock is running. I don't think Manheim Central realizes that the clock is running. Simon throws, almost picked off by Thomas. Brings up 3rd and 17. .109 to go on the clock, 3rd and 17. Simon again rolls to his left, throws downfield to pass, caught. It'll be a first down at the 35-yard line. Penalty flags back inside the 10. Roughing the passer. Under a minute to go. We'll tack on 15 yards. Ball will be up at the 50-yard line. Simon under pressure, gets by one man, takes off running. Indians will bring him down inbounds inside the 40-yard line. That was Jordy Boswell.
I swear that clock ain't running. I swear. 10 seconds in off the clock.
Manheim Central will use a timeout with 49 seconds to go. Simon looks for somewhere to go. He's going to tuck it up and run. He's going to be dropped at the 32-yard line, picks up 6, but the clock will continue to run. Simon runs this way. There's an injured Barron on the field. Clock will stop with 19 seconds to go. Simon throws right side, has the man out in the flat. Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 9-yard pickup. First down, but there's 14 seconds left. I think we got this. Simon throws right side, has a man out of bounds at the 23. They got to go end zone on this play. They have no choice. They need time for an onside kick and a play after that. Simon, under pressure, steps up in the pocket, throws towards the end zone. Pass tipped, caught for a touchdown. Oh my, with 3 seconds left. Now 36-29 with 3 seconds to go. The pass was tipped. And then caught for the touchdown. Manheim Central just needs to kick the extra point. Go for one. I don't know what. Going for two. Not sure why. Simon rolls out of the pocket, and he's going to be brought down. The pass will fail, run will fail. I do not understand why they went for two. All they needed was one to make it 36-30. No, I think Simon was hurt. He got leveled on the play, and he's still down. Three seconds left. Penn Hills 36. Manheim Central 29. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Indians called for a personal foul. And we'll retry the point. I don't understand why Manheim Central even went for two. Simon, the quarterback, the injured Barron. Well, they should bring it on and kick the one. Again, they're going for 2, and I don't understand why. They get the extra point. They get the conversion. And it's 36-31.
Do not send him out
Even on the onside kick, once the Indians touch the ball, the clock will run. So if the Indian touches it and there's a scramble for everything, the clock will wind down. Here comes the onside kick. Recovered by the Indians, and no time ran off the clock. And it looks like somebody got leveled on the Manheim Central team, and he looks out.
See what happens.
Again, no time ran off the clock.
again. How many times have we had to have it tonight? That no time. ran
As
off
soon as it hit the up man, the clock was supposed to start running.
Not if he's down.
He wasn't down.
He was down.
It hit the up man, fumbled back, and they recovered a second. Yeah, it went off the guy up front.
I didn't see it hit the upside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It should have been. The clock should have ran. Take a snap. Take a knee. Let's go.
Great season, guys. That's not the way you wanted it to end, but great season.
Off the field. You gotta pay attention. Off the field. You don't want to see nobody get hurt. Hopefully he's all right. Without even being able to take the beat. Hopefully he's all right.
Roller coaster's just too cool. Anyway, I noticed the rides that were going off to our right over there. There are people on them.
Oh, were there? I don't know who the hell wanted to ride that.
They're open Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. They're open for Candy Lane.
Oh, nice. Hersheypark open on weekends. I don't know who want to ride fast rides with this weather. So certainly our thoughts are with the injured Baron on the field.
Yep. Here, tell you what,
Didn't realize that was rigged up like that.
Yeah.
What? I don't blame him. I don't blame him. What? Because he was hurt. You shouldn't be celebrating all that while somebody's injured on the field. It's terrible.
I'm sure they didn't realize the extent that this kid was hurt.
Yeah, nobody thought he was hurt that bad.
Yeah.
Thought he was going to get up and roll off the field like everybody. Like any normal, every other injury. Most other injuries.
Sir. Thank you.
Certainly hope the kid's okay.
Yeah, so do I. Nah, man, I got this. You sure? Paint by numbers, yeah. Yeah, we're good, man. All right, then. That's all packed up. Thank you.
You're unplugged already?
Yes, yeah, I'm all up.
No problem.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Safe travels, man.
All right, same to you.
Football team.
Seriously, I hope.
Take care.
I don't think our kids are really aware that he was hurt.
No, I'm sure they weren't. No.
Your parents aren't happy. They came off, up the coach. They all turned around and saw the kid was hurt.
Right,
That's
right. I don't think anybody understood how. Yeah. No. And I think that reaction speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we were.
They'll be all right.
I'm sure a little bit has to. They're a little sore about losing too.
Well, yeah.
But that's gonna line it up. Oh, they're really gonna be pissed about that. Us cheering and he's still on the field.
Officials leaving?
Yeah, they out.
Scoreboard. Officials run out the last 3 seconds, and we have the receiving line at midfield. The Indians and the Barons will shake hands. The Penn Hills Indians win their 6th PIAA championship by defeating the Manheim Central Barons by a score of 36-31. Manheim, great job of coming back in this game. Indians were up 30-7 And then 36-13, and Manheim Central came back and made it close. They scored with 3 seconds to go. Onside kick went off the front man, the guy up front. Rolled on the field before Tank recovered it. No time ticked off the clock. So I think at this point, 3 seconds would have ticked off at that point. But there was an injured Barron on the field. We had a long delay, so they carted him off. We certainly wish him the best, and that everything that the brace and everything they put him on was just merely precautionary. Our prayers are with the Manheim Central Barron player. Manheim Central dropped to 14-1 on the season. The Indians set a new record, school record, 16th victory in the season. The Indians move to 16-0, first time ever in school history. The Indians have gone 16-0, a feat which cannot be beaten, can only be tied at this point. The Indians, your 2018 Piaa state champions. So up here, we're going to get them presenting the trophy to Coach LaDawn and the players.
I don't have any stats for you. Something's not right. That kid okay? I couldn't.
The Indians receive their 2018 Piaa state championship trophy. Yo, Adrian, we did it! The Indians are your champions. Great season, 16-0. Started back in August, ends here in December at Hersheypark Stadium. Special thanks to my wife Helen, who didn't make the trip out here because she's been sick, but she's helped set us up, tear us down all year long, make sure that Bernard and I are doing what we're supposed to do.
She's the mama in the booth.
And she is the mama in the booth. And I especially would like to thank the man to my left, who I could not do this without, Bernard Mathis, who runs the camera, is our technical guy. Without you, Bernard, this would not be possible. I'm just a guy who flaps his gums. But Bernard, I love you, man. You're like a brother. Coop,
Yes, sir.
congratulations.
Thank you, my man.
Good job running the huddle camera this year. And good job with the band. So again, your final score from Hersheypark Stadium. The Penn Hills Indians defeat the Manheim Central Barons by a score of 36-31. The Penn Hills Indians are your 2018 WPIAL champions, as Corey Thomas presents the championship trophy to our student, to the tribe, to the student body down to our left. Great gesture by our Indians. And with the cheerleaders. And now they're being directed to head on back for the team picture. See you, Coop. Coop, you leaving the stuff up here?
Well, I don't know where. This the bag. This is bag.
That's our bags.
I don't know where's.
Oh, well, everything's up. Okay, they'll come up and get it. So the Indian faithful who made the trip, well, worth their time. A lot of them filed out already, heading to their buses and cars. On a beautiful night in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I got to tell you, this beats last time we won the state championship in Altoona. I mean, it was 20 below and a 40-mile-an-hour wind. 20 below, and then the wind chill set in. Oh, my toes just crinkled just thinking of that. But tonight, a beautiful night. Not too bad here for us up here in the booth. But now, that long ride home isn't going to be so long. Well, no, we're not driving. We're on the bus. It's going to be a fun ride home. Well, that'll do it for Bernard and me up here in the booth. I'm Bill Navari. And that's going to do it for 2018, a record-setting year for our Penn Hills Indians. Our boys have become legends. Congratulations to the kids that made it all happen. And our coaches, Coach John Ladon and his staff. Semifinals last year, state champions this year. I'm telling you. School district needs to lock him up with a long-term contract. Don't let that guy go anywhere, I'm telling you. Yeah. This is just fun. Again, Penn Hills 36, Manheim Central 31 from Hersheypark Stadium. I'm Bill Navari. You have been watching the Piaa 5A championship game on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.
Hold it off. So we done? We good? Or you got
Congratulations,
All right,
guys.
thank you.
We did the game last Friday, too. I really enjoyed watching.